Today I'll be calling cable. My name is Waqar Meyer and I'm your Elliott Wave analyst, reviewing what has been and predicting what is likely to be in cable price action. So, we're looking at a 360-minute chart, and as I had said previously, I think I'm back to the count where we're in a multi-wave or multi-year triangle, and we're in the E wave. And previously, I had said I thought that was developing as 1, 2, 3, 4, and I thought maybe it was making a triangle. Well, I don't really think that anymore. I think 4 is probably over, and if I zoom in from this 360-minute chart to a 90-minute chart, showing you the structure of the corrections, because you want to see alternation. I think that's highest probability, and that gives you an insight into when the fourth wave might be done. So I think this was right here. And let me take a look here. I think this was likely a 3, 3, 5. So I think this was a triangle. I mean, when it was developing, that's the way it looked to me. And right there. And like so. So I think this was likely 3 waves here, triangle, and then 5 waves down, with 1 being pretty small. You have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 5 being the longest. It immediately retraces to near the origin of 5, which you would expect if that were the case. And then it goes long in 3. I've already shown that count. And I believe this is a 5, 3, 5. So this is a zigzag. And the reason why I always thought it was a zigzag, obviously the first leg of a triangle is going to be a zigzag. So that's why I thought it might be developing into a triangle. But since then, it's pushed up, and it's pushed up in a way that looks like an impulse. And I've labeled it 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 1, correction. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3, correction. And maybe that wave is over, maybe it's not. We could zoom in a little bit more. I guess this is a 9-minute, so we could say here's 1, 2, 3, maybe it's making 4, and then it'll make 5. It'll get up to this 62.15 mark, right? So far, none of that correction has gotten into the price territory of what you could call 1 right here. Okay, so I think when these 5 waves are over, right, this is not 5 waves complete yet, but when it is, you're going to then get a retrace, and that retrace is going to come back to the price territory of the second wave, right? Oops, not sure what my software is doing there, but stuff disappeared. So we should get a retrace into the price territory of 2. So I would expect it to fall from somewhere like 62.15 at a minimum down to whatever this is right here at 57.16. So that's going to be something like a 500 or more pip fall. And from there, I would expect it to go long again. And I would expect it to do so. If I go to a weekly chart, yeah, it's not very clear right there. But anyway, I would expect it to come down and then push long again and probably stay, and this is a monthly chart. And I'm sorry about those parallel lines, but it would basically either fall short of this trend line, break the trend line, and stay under what's called the C wave right here. Either way, that's what's going to finish up the triangle, and then we're going to see it go short. So in terms of trading it, when it gets into this zone, you can try and trade it long with the origin of this wave being your out. Or you can wait till it gets up here, let it make 5 waves down, retrace, and then trade it short. But I think that you're going to be waiting several weeks for that. But that's today's call. I hope you'll join me again for tomorrow's call.